trees sway. Lives a lion who sleeps all day. He lounges beneath the warm bright sun, while a little mouse is always on the run. Smooth and easy for you to say. King of the land, you've got it easy. Life's so grand, but I'm just a mouse, so small and shy. Moving fast, always on the fly. Lion yawns, stretches with a sigh, says little mouse, why rush on by? Life can be simple, slow and sweet. No need to hurry, just take a seat. Easy for you to say. King of the land, you've got it easy. Life's so grand, but I'm just a mouse, so small and shy. Moving fast, always on the fly. I search for cheese, always on my toes, while you, dear lion, take it slow. I may be little, but I'm brave and true, running around while you enjoy the view. Easy for you to say. King of the land, you've got it easy. Life's so grand, but I'm just a mouse, so small and shy. Moving fast, always on the fly. In the jungle, we're different, it's clear, but we can be friends, no need for fear. Lion and mouse, both strong in our way. Together we make the perfect day. Lion yawns, stretches with a sigh, says little mouse, why rush on by? Life can be simple, slow and sweet. No need to hurry, just take a seat. I search for cheese, always on my toes, while you, dear lion, take it slow. I may be little, but I'm brave and true, running around while you enjoy the view. Easy for you to say. King of the land, you've got it easy. Life's so grand, but I'm just a mouse, so small and shy. Moving fast, always on the fly. In the jungle, we're different, it's clear, but we can be friends, no need for fear. Lion and mouse, both strong in our way. Together we make the perfect day.
The Great Farm Election. Once upon a time, on a vibrant and bustling farm called Harmony Acres, the animals lived happily under the leadership of the wise old donkey, Mr. Bray. But Mr. Bray was getting old, and it was time for a new leader to take charge. The animals decided to hold an election to choose their next leader, and excitement buzzed around the farm. The candidates. Several animals felt they had what it took to lead Harmony Acres. They were Henrietta the hen. Henrietta was smart and organised. She was known for her quick thinking and her ability to solve problems. She promised to make the farm more efficient and ensure that everyone had enough to eat. Barry the bull. Barry was strong and brave. He had protected the farm from many dangers in the past. He promised to keep everyone safe and build stronger fences to protect the farm from intruders. Daisy the duck. Daisy was friendly and kind-hearted. She always made sure everyone got along and was happy. She promised to create a more peaceful and joyful farm where everyone felt included. Penny the pig. Penny was clever and inventive. She loved coming up with new ideas to make the farm better. She promised to bring new technology to the farm to make chores easier and more fun. Campaigning begins. Each candidate set out to win the hearts of their fellow animals. They put up colourful posters and gave speeches in the barn. Henrietta showed everyone her plans for better feeding schedules and more organised storage. Barry demonstrated his strength by lifting heavy objects and patrolling the farm's borders. Daisy organised a big picnic where everyone could relax and enjoy each other's company. Penny showcased her latest invention, a machine that could pick apples from the trees without damaging them, the debates. The animals gathered in the big barn for the debates. Each candidate had a chance to answer questions from the other animals. "How will you ensure we have enough food for winter?" asked Mrs. Sheep. Henrietta responded confidently, "I will organise our food storage and make sure we plant enough crops to last us through the cold months." "How will you keep us safe from the wolves?" asked Mr. Goat. Barry puffed out his chest and said, "I will build stronger fences and keep a watchful eye on our borders. No wolf will dare to come near our farm." "What will you do to keep us all happy?" asked Miss Rabbit. Daisy smiled warmly. "I will organise more social events and make sure everyone feels included and valued. A happy farm is a successful farm." "How will you make our chores easier?" asked young Chick. Penny grinned and said, "I will invent new machines and tools to help us with our chores. We'll have more time to play and enjoy ourselves." Election day finally, the day of the election, arrived. The animals lined up to cast their votes. There was a special voting booth made from hay bales, and each animal received a small pebble to drop into the voting box of their chosen candidate. The excitement was palpable as the votes were counted. Each candidate stood nervously by, hoping they would be the next leader of Harmony Acres. The results. When all the votes were counted, Mrs. Owl, who was known for her fairness and wisdom, announced the results. To everyone's surprise, it was a tie. Henrietta, Barry, Daisy and Penny each had an equal number of votes. The animals were puzzled. How could they have a leader when no single candidate had won? A new idea. Just then, Mr. Bray stepped forward with a twinkle in his eye. "Why don't we have a council?" he suggested. "Each of you has wonderful qualities that would make our farm better. Together, you can lead Harmony Acres to greatness." The animals cheered at the idea. Henrietta, Barry, Daisy and Penny agreed to work together as a council. They combined their strengths and ideas, making the farm more organised, safe, happy and innovative. Harmony Acres thrives under the leadership of the council. Harmony Acres thrived like never before. The animals worked together harmoniously, and the farm became a model of efficiency, safety, joy, and innovation. The Great Farm Election had brought out the best in everyone, showing that unity and cooperation were the true keys to success. And so, Harmony Acres continued to be a place of happiness and prosperity, where every animal's voice was heard, and everyone worked together for the common good.
When the wise old donkey speaks, all the animals gather round, with a voice so calm and steady, wisdom in each sound. He leads them with his kindness, with a twinkle in his eye, guiding Harmony Acres where the dreams can touch the sky. Oh, Harmony, Harmony, where the sun shines bright, with silly little creatures bringing joy and light in this whimsical place.
David was a young shepherd boy who lived in a small village in ancient Israel. He was the youngest of 8 brothers, and his job was to take care of his family's sheep. David loved playing his harp and singing songs to his sheep as they grazed in the lush green fields.
Today is a beautiful day, isn't it? The sun is shining, the grass is fresh, and we are all together. Remember, no matter where you wander, I will always find you and bring you back safely, just like God watches over us and keeps us safe. Now, let's sing a song of joy and gratitude for this wonderful day.
In the fields I lift my voice, singing praises I rejoice. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In His love I find my font. Oh, my soul, sing out strong. In His arms I belong. Through green pastures He leads me. In His light I am free. Though I walk through valleys deep, by my side He does keep. With His rod and staff I'm safe. In His grace I find my place. Oh, my.
One day, while David was watching over his sheep, he noticed one little lamb had wandered off. Concerned for its safety, David set out to find the lamb. He walked through the fields, calling out for the lamb and listening carefully for any sound. Finally, he heard a faint bleating and followed the sound until he found the lost lamb stuck in some bushes. David gently freed the lamb from the bushes and carried it back to the flock. He was relieved and happy to have found the lamb safe and sound. As he walked back, David sang a song of gratitude to God for helping him find the lamb. David's love for his sheep and his gentle nature did not go unnoticed. One day, the prophet Samuel visited David's village. Samuel was looking for the next king of Israel, as God had told him to anoint one of Jesse's sons. Jesse was David's father, and he proudly presented his 7 older sons to Samuel. However, God did not choose any of them. Samuel asked Jesse if he had any other sons. Jesse replied, "There is still the youngest David, who is out in the fields taking care of the sheep." Samuel asked for David to be brought to him. When David arrived, Samuel saw a young boy with bright eyes and a cheerful smile. God spoke to Samuel and said, "This is the one. Anoint him as the next king of Israel." Samuel poured oil over David's head, anointing him as the future king. David was surprised and humbled by this honor. He continued to take care of his sheep and play his harp, knowing that one day he would have an important role to play. David trusted in God's plan for his life and knew that God was with him every step of the way.
In the fields I lift my voice, singing praises I rejoice. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In His love I find my font. Oh, my soul, sing out strong. In His arms I belong. Through green pastures He leads me. In His light I am free. Though I walk through valleys deep, by my side He does keep. With His rod and staff I'm safe. In His grace I find my place. Oh, my.
The Tale of a Beautiful Teacup. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a cheerful couple named Jack and Lily. Jack was a kind-hearted man and Lily was a graceful woman. They both loved exploring antique shops, always on the lookout for hidden treasures. One sunny afternoon, they wandered into a charming country store filled with all sorts of wonders. As they browsed the shelves, something caught Lily's eye.
Jack, look at this.
She exclaimed. There, on a high shelf, was the most beautiful teacup they had ever seen. It was delicate, with intricate floral designs and vibrant colors of blue, pink, and gold. The teacup had a glossy finish that shimmered in the sunlight. They knew they had to have it. As they stood admiring the teacup, a soft voice suddenly spoke, startling them.
Hello. I see you admire me now, but I didn't always look this way.
The teacup said.
There was a time when nobody wanted me.
The teacup continued.
I was just an old lump of clay. One day a potter came along and began to pat, form and mould me. Ouch, I said. What are you doing? That hurts. Leave me alone. But the potter just smiled and said, Not yet. Then he put me on a wheel and spun me around and around. I felt dizzy and uncomfortable. Stop, I cried, but he just smiled and said, Not yet. Eventually I took on a shape, a teacup. I thought he was done, but suddenly he put me into a furnace. The heat was unbearable. I can't stand this, I thought. But through the furnace window I saw the potter's eyes sparkle. Let me out, I screamed. He just smiled and said, Not yet. Finally, after a long time, he took me out and put me on a shelf. I thought, thank goodness it's finally over. Now I can get back to being my normal self. But then the potter came back over and began to paint me with this sticky paint. Yuck, I said. Stop. It smelled terrible and I thought it was going to choke me, but he simply smiled and said, Not yet. Then he put me into an even hotter furnace. I was sure I wouldn't survive. Please, I can't take this anymore, I begged, but he smiled and said, Not yet. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he took me out. Days later, once I had cooled, he handed me a mirror. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was beautiful, with vibrant colours and a delicate shape. I didn't look anything like the old lump of clay I had been. Now, I was a beautiful teacup, and everyone wanted me. But I always remember there was a time when nobody wanted me. All because of the potter. I'm valuable. He made something special out of my life.
The teacup concluded. Jack and Lily smiled, understanding the teacup's journey. They carefully purchased the teacup and brought it home, cherishing it as a symbol of transformation and beauty. And so, the beautiful teacup lived happily ever after, reminding everyone who saw it that with patience and care, even the simplest lump of clay can become something extraordinary.
Woke up this morning bright and early, chasing dreams all twist and twirly. Head in the clouds, feet on the ground, ready for the magic all around. Skipping stones and counting rainbows, laughing loud as the breeze blows. Every day a brand new story.
In a magical forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the flowers danced in the breeze, there lived a bunny named Peter. Peter wasn't just any bunny, he was the Easter bunny. Every spring, as the world burst into bloom, Peter embarked on his most important mission, delivering Easter joy to children far and wide. With a twinkle in his eye and a hop in his step, Peter prepared for his yearly adventure. But little did he know, this Easter would be unlike any other.
Good morning, my dear friends.
Peter greeted the birds and squirrels as he emerged from his cozy burrow.
Another day, another Easter egg adventure awaits us.
Every year, as springtime arrived and flowers bloomed, Peter would hop around the forest delivering colorful Easter eggs to children all over the world.
Time to get cracking.
Peter exclaimed as he gathered his supplies for egg decorating. Peter's job was very important, and he took it very seriously. With the help of his friends, the birds, and the squirrels, Peter would spend weeks painting and decorating thousands of eggs in bright, cheerful colors.
Careful with that paint, Robin. We want the eggs to look exceptional.
Peter chuckled as he supervised the decorating process. Eggs in his basket and set off on his journey, hopping from one house to another, leaving behind a trail of Easter joy.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Peter called out as he left a basket of eggs on each doorstep. Children would wake up on Easter morning to find their homes filled with beautifully decorated eggs, hidden in gardens, under bushes, and even behind curtains.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. The Easter Bunny has been here.
Peter whispered to the sleeping children as they began their egg hunt. But one year, as Peter was delivering eggs, he encountered a problem. A mischievous squirrel had hidden all of Peter's eggs, and try as he might, Peter couldn't find them anywhere.
Oh no, where could they be?
Peter fretted, searching high and low with his friends. Worried that the children would wake up to find no Easter eggs, Peter enlisted the help of his friends to search high and low for the missing eggs.
Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. We can't let the children down.
Peter urged, determination shining in his eyes. After a long and adventurous search, Peter and his friends finally found the eggs, hidden in the treetops by the playful squirrel.
Found them!
Peter exclaimed triumphantly as he retrieved the eggs with a hop and a skip. With a sigh of relief, Peter gathered up the eggs and continued on his journey, determined to make sure that every child had a happy Easter. And so, thanks to Peter's bravery and determination, Easter was saved, and children everywhere rejoiced in the magic of the Easter Bunny and the joy of the season. Sunshine Adventure with Emily and Lily. In a charming beachside cottage nestled between swaying palm trees and golden sands, lived a happy family of sisters named Emily and Lily. Alongside them was their faithful companion, a fluffy golden retriever named Sunny. Every summer, when the days grew long and the air was filled with the scent of salt and sunscreen, the family eagerly awaited their beach vacation. It was a time filled with sunshine, laughter, and endless adventures. As soon as they arrived, Emily and Lily would kick off their shoes and run barefoot along the shore, their giggles echoing in the salty breeze. Sunny would bound alongside them, his tail wagging with excitement as he chased seagulls and splashed in the surf. Together, they would build towering sand castles adorned with seashell turrets and moats filled with seawater. They would chase each other into the waves, squealing with delight as the foamy surf tickled their toes. One bright morning, as they strolled along the shoreline, Lily spotted something glimmering in the sand. With a squeal of excitement, she raced over to investigate, her sister Emily and Sunny close behind. To their amazement, they discovered a colorful treasure chest half buried in the sand, adorned with intricate seashell patterns and sparkling jewels. With trembling hands, they opened the chest to reveal a magical map hidden inside. The map promised an adventure beyond their wildest dreams, leading them to secret caves, hidden coves, and undiscovered treasures along the coastline. Eager to embark on their quest, the sisters and Sunny set off on their grand adventure, their hearts brimming with excitement and anticipation. Their journey took them through sun-dappled forests, along rugged cliffs, and across shimmering tidal pools teeming with life. Along the way, they encountered playful dolphins, majestic seagulls, and even a gentle sea turtle who guided them on their path. As they followed the map's clues, they uncovered hidden messages etched into ancient rock formations, leading them ever closer to the ultimate prize. With each new discovery, their bond grew stronger, their laughter louder, and their spirits brighter than ever before. Finally, after many days of exploration and adventure, they reached the final destination marked on the map, a secluded beach nestled beneath towering cliffs. There, buried beneath the soft sands, they unearthed a treasure more precious than gold, a chest filled with memories of their unforgettable journey together. With hearts full of gratitude and joy, the sisters and Sunny returned home to their beachside cottage, where they shared tales of their adventure with their family and friends. And as they watched the sun sink beneath the horizon, painting the sky with hues of pink and gold, they knew that the greatest treasure of all was the love and laughter they shared as sisters. Whiskers, the unlikely friendship. Once in a lush jungle, where the trees danced in the breeze and the birds sang melodies, there lived a majestic tiger named Stripes and a playful kitten named Whiskers. Now, in a jungle where predators roam, it was unusual to find such an unlikely pair, but fate had a curious way of bringing them together. It all started one sunny afternoon when Stripes, with his impressive coat of orange and black, found himself trapped in a tangled mess of vines. His attempts to free himself only seemed to tighten the grip of the vines around him. Just when he thought all hope was lost, he heard a tiny voice.
Hey, big guy, need a paw?
Called out Whiskers, emerging from the undergrowth with wide eyes filled with curiosity. Stripes, surprised but grateful for the offer, nodded eagerly. With nimble paws and boundless energy, Whiskers darted through the vines, skillfully unraveling the tangled mess. In no time, Stripes was free, his gratitude immense.
Thank you, my friend. You truly are as swift as you are courageous.
Stripes rumbled, his voice gentle and warm. Whiskers, not one to miss a chance to show off, puffed up her tiny chest proudly.
Well, what can I say? It's all in a day's work for a kitten of my caliber.
From that day on, Stripes and Whiskers became inseparable companions, their unlikely friendship blossoming with each passing day. Together, they embarked on countless adventures, each one more delightful than the last. One day, as they ventured deeper into the jungle, they stumbled upon a murky swamp teeming with danger. Stripes, with his size and strength, confidently stepped forward, only to find himself sinking into the treacherous mud.
Help, Whiskers. I'm sinking.
Stripes cried out, panic creeping into his voice. Without hesitation, Whiskers sprang into action. With a fearless determination that belied her small size, she leaped onto Stripes' back, using her tiny claws to anchor herself firmly. With all her might, she pulled Stripes free from the mud, saving him from a sticky situation. As they emerged from the swamp, panting but unharmed, Stripes looked at Whiskers with newfound admiration.
You saved me again, my friend. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Whiskers, her fluffy fur matted with mud, but her eyes shining with pride, flashed a kittenish grin.
Hey, what are friends for, right? Besides, who else is going to keep you out of trouble?
And so, with laughter echoing through the jungle and their friendship stronger than ever, Stripes and Whiskers continued their adventures, proving that sometimes the most unlikely friendships are the ones that are truly extraordinary. In a cozy corner of the world, where the sun danced through the trees and laughter filled the air, there lived a girl named Eden. With a heart as bright as the morning sun and a spirit as free as the wind, Eden was always ready for adventure. She had a twinkle in her eye that sparkled with curiosity, and her laughter was like music that echoed through the neighborhood. Eden loved going to school because she got to learn new things and play with her friends. But her favorite part of the school day was when they went to the park. Every afternoon, after finishing their lessons, Eden and her classmates would gather their bags and head out to the school park. Eden would skip along the path, her curls bouncing with each joyful step, and her laughter filling the air. As they entered the park, Eden's eyes lit up with joy. The park was a magical place, with towering trees that seemed to reach for the sky, colorful flowers that painted the landscape with a rainbow of hues, and a playground filled with swings, slides, and monkey bars. Eden couldn't wait to explore every corner of the park and try out all the fun equipment. First, Eden and her friends raced to the swings, their laughter mingling with the sound of the wind as they soared through the air. Eden loved the feeling of freedom as she swung higher and higher, her heart filled with exhilaration. Then, they climbed to the top of the slides and whooshed down to the bottom, giggling all the way. Eden felt a rush of excitement as she zoomed down the slide, her hair flying behind her like a comet streaking through the sky. Next, Eden and her friends tested their balance on the wobbly bridge, carefully stepping from one plank to the next as they crossed over the imaginary river below. They pretended to be brave explorers on a daring adventure, navigating through the jungle and discovering hidden treasures along the way. After playing on the equipment, Eden and her friends gathered on the grassy field for a game of tag. They chased each other around, ducking behind trees and giggling as they tried to catch each other. Eden's heart raced with excitement as she ran, feeling the warm sun on her face and the soft grass beneath her feet. As the afternoon sun began to dip below the horizon, signaling the end of their time at the park, Eden and her friends reluctantly gathered their things and headed to home. But as they walked, Eden couldn't help but smile, knowing that she would return to the park again soon for more fun and adventure with her friends. And so, Eden's day at the school park came to an end, but the memories of laughter, friendship, and adventure would stay with her forever. Maya and her beach adventure.
Once upon a time, in a vibrant coastal town bathed in the golden glow of the afternoon sun, there lived a spirited 7-year-old girl named Maya. With her curly hair bouncing in the ocean breeze and her radiant clusters of laughter filling the air, Maya was a ray of sunshine wherever she went. One bright summer day, Maya found herself on the sandy shores of the beach, her toes sinking into the warm grains as she giggled with delight. With boundless energy and childlike innocence, Maya danced along the shoreline, her laughter echoing against the crashing waves. As Maya explored the sandy expanse, she stumbled upon a treasure trove of seashells gleaming in the sunlight. With wide eyes sparkling with wonder, Maya began to collect the shells, each one a precious gem in her eyes. Lost in the magic of the moment, Maya's imagination soared as she built towering sandcastles adorned with seashell crowns and glittering jewels. With each grain of sand, Maya created a kingdom of her own, ruled by her boundless creativity and imagination. As the day stretched on, Maya's laughter filled the air, echoing through the beach and beyond. Suddenly, she spotted a group of seagulls eyeing her sandcastle creations. Maya challenged the seagulls to a friendly game of sandcastle defense. The seagulls accepted, swooping down to try and knock over Maya's sandcastles with their flapping wings. Not to be outdone, Maya rallied her sandcastle guardians, a squadron of tiny crabs scuttling along the shoreline. Together, Maya and her crab allies launched a daring counterattack, using buckets of seawater to create moats around their fortresses. With each wave crashing against the shore, Maya and her new friends defended their sandcastles with gusto. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a fiery glow across the sky, Maya emerged victorious, her sandcastles standing tall against the fading light. With a triumphant cheer, Maya bid farewell.
To her newfound allies, promising to return for more beach adventures another day. As Maya headed home, her heart racing with excitement,
and as she drifted off to
couldn't
sleep
wait
that
to share
night,
her
her
daring
dreams were filled
sandcastle
with visions
battle
of
with
sunny
her family
sands and endless
friends.
adventures yet to come. In the heart of every beach, Maya's spirit lived on, a testament to the power of imagination and the joy of adventure. The end.